Hi, this is Melanie Garrett, broadcasting live from GBTA Europe in Berlin. And with me today is Lisa Pobjoy, Enterprise Sales Director for FCM. Lisa, thank you for joining us.
Delighted to be here.
Is it your first trip in 2 years, I hear?
My first trip in 2 years. I was delighted to get on a plane yesterday. Almost forgot how to travel, but here I am.
Well, we're delighted to have you. Thank you. So, there's been a lot of change at FCM over the past few years. What can you share about the evolution of FCM and how are you different from other TMCs?
Yeah, I think it's a really good question. I've been with the business 10 years, and certainly when I first started to where we are today, there's been a lot of evolution. We've really listened to our clients, understand what's required, and really tried to invest in the areas of flexibility and agility, and really kind of trying to look, how we push ourselves forward and what the next phase of FCM was going to be. So in the last 3 or 4 years, there was a lot of, internal meetings and listening to our clients, and it really came up with our 3 USPs, I think. So the first being flexibility, that no 2 clients are the same. These days, everyone needs something a little bit different. We needed to have a solution that was really agile and allowed us to provide that to our clients. The second was globally but locally connected, and it's really important to have that very simple setup, consistent setup globally, but there is so many local nuances. Being in 97 countries around the world, it was really important for us that we didn't forget any of those countries, and certainly where things are a little bit more complex, that we could build those into the systems and solutions as well. And I think the third is around AI and IQ. And I think technology, we've heavily invested in the last 2 years. Through the pandemic, we really accelerated our investment. We were very fortunate to get investment into our business. We're very lucky through those challenging times. And we really utilised that to accelerate our technology investments, invest in our own booking tool, TP Connects, how we integrate some of the more complex non-GDS product into one simple solution for our clients. But whilst we've done that, we've not forgotten our people. We were born as a people organisation, and I think that's where we remain true today. So that the IQ of that is really around, the education of our people and how we've tried to protect them in the last couple of years and how we're growing our business moving forwards.
Oh, that sounds very good. Thank you for that. So what do you think has been the biggest learning from the global pandemic?
I think the biggest learning through the global pandemic has been around communication, knowledge and information. And I think for us, it's been the agility in understanding what our clients need. So back to that, no 2 clients have been the same. Some of our clients have had domestic travel, some have had stopped all international travel and not travelled at all. But what have they required? And I think it's the ease for the traveller of understanding if they do need to travel, how they can. So through simplification of product, making sure everything's accessible in one place. And that's really where the root of the FCM platform kind of was born, so that it really wraps around the requirements for the traveller, so they don't need to go to 12 different applications or 12 different sources to try and get the information. So what are the COVID regulations? What are the alerts in place for a particular country? Can they still get some of that, perhaps more disrupted content with NDC and hotel products within the same place? And yes, they can. You can really make that very relevant to the traveller and easy for them to use. And I think that's been the main thing for me during the pandemic, is really that knowledge, passing on that knowledge and making people confident.
And it sounds like streamlining a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
streamlining the process, exactly.
Great, thank you. So what makes the new FCM platform so critical for today's business traveller?
Yeah, again, what we've tried to do with FCM is making sure that everything is in one place. So whether you're the traveller, whether you're a travel arranger, or whether you're a manager, we have 3 different personas. So that for a traveller, again, going back to that knowledge aspect, they can look at one system no matter where they are in the world. So throughout 97 countries, it's that consistent platform. We can plug in a best-in-market OBT, so we work with over 20 OBTs around the world to ensure that they all link in. If it's other content, other API content that we need to feed in, we've built the platform so that it's got that open integration as well. So it really allows us to have that agility to work with clients, work with products they're working with, in tailoring them so that the traveller has that ease of everything being in one platform. Whilst that, they can also put in their conference information and still pick up COVID regulations. So if we want everything to be booked through a hotel program or an FCM program, but if there's a hotel they need to book in another channel, they can still feed that information in and get the alerts they need, get the information they need as they travel, which I think is super important. And then for the travel arranger, that's the same. Obviously if they've got VIPs they're looking after, they can get the same information source through the FCM platform as well. Whilst for the manager, they have access to the reporting analytics they need, all in one place. So whether it's spend data, which is kind of crucial coming to these times, or seeing where the trends are, or whether it's reservation data for duty of care. Obviously, duty of care is super important, as always, especially now, and sustainability information as well. So the manager has access to all of that through the platform in one key place.
Wonderful. Thank you. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, really exciting.
Absolutely.
Really exciting.
Well,
and I think, there's lots more to come from FCM, which is great.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here. And with that, I thank Lisa. And again, this is Melanie Garrett, broadcasting from GBTA Europe in Berlin.